been one of the driest Septembers ever. You're going to hear how Nottinghamshire's gardens are being affected. Some top gardening tips for you in dry weather in the next 15 minutes. First, when you see big companies making multi-million-pound deals and securing exciting high-profile contracts, it's hard to imagine that they were anything other than big companies that you see today. But 40 years ago, Caunton Engineering, which today opens a £5 million facility in Eastwood, was a very different organisation. It's evolved from a traditional blacksmith's near Newark to having worked on big projects, including London's Olympic Park. Well, today, its latest high-tech facility is opening, and BBC Radio Nottingham's David Sykes was given a guided tour by the company's MD, Simon Bingham.
The company was first founded in 1969 by my father and his partner Tom. They bought a blacksmith shop in Caunton that had been in existence for 330 years in the village of Caunton. And within a couple of years they'd outgrown that and we moved to Kirkby, and a few years after that they outgrew that and have moved here. And since we've been here we've built several manufacturing plants and added on, and this is the latest in a long line of additions to the business.
It doesn't look like much at first, but from the huge steel shed on this industrial estate in Eastwood, the roar of giant machines and the thunderous sound that echo hint at the massive works within. But despite that, this facility has a rather modest name.
We got the idea in America. We'd gone trips abroad quite a lot, and one of them we were walking through an area like this, and a guy got an old shed in the corner, and we just said to him, "What's that?" And he said, "It's my cup shack." So that concept has grown into this giant cup shack, thanks to this chap in California whose probably idea was the start of our idea.
Stepped out onto the on the workshop floor, and of course we've got these huge yellow beams wheeling back and forth, these great big cranes. It's all fully automated, lifting these great big pieces of metal across the whole floor shop space. We have these huge girders waiting ready to cut. The team here managing the machines as they whiz back and forth, drilling bits here, blasting bits there, cutting and moving and doing all sorts. And of course it's very loud. So here we've got a great big laser cutter cutting through a great big piece of metal.
It's not laser, it's plasma torch, which is electric arc with compressed air blown through it. So it can cut plates this thick and it doesn't feel very hot after you've cut it. Wow. This machine will take a beam of steel and cut it up, and then when it gets into here, this drills the holes in it over several axes.
Giving our ears and voices a rest after shouting over all that noise, Simon took a moment to show me a line of photographs from some of the other projects his company has worked on, and some are very big indeed.
It all smells of fresh paint back here. It's all very, very new, isn't it?
This is the stand. This is the Leicester Tigers main stand. It's a 12-storey office block, Mansfield bus station, Olympic work. This is the water polo. We did a lot of the structural roofing in the Olympics. 17-storey office block in the middle of Birmingham, Snow Hill too.
So with all those big projects, this business has been able to grow. It now has 230 employees, and this new site will create another 20 jobs as well as some new apprenticeships. But things haven't always been looking so healthy.
The team has stayed together throughout the recession, kept the team together. At the very start, we lost a few people, but in the main, everybody stood together, took a pay cut, and we kept everybody together. It was tough times at the time. It was 2008, the banks had run out of money, everyone had run out of money, and we actually got everyone together and said, the choices are 50 people have to go or we all take a cut. And then everyone took a cut, everyone shook hands and off we go.
My name's Steve Wigman and I am in charge of the fittings area.
So tell me about just seeing the company here, because only a few years ago things weren't looking so great, and as we went into recession.
Yeah, we all had to, we're on short time for a while and it's working out very well. We've done really, really well. This facility is absolutely on the money.
Yeah, we feel things are improving. The forward order book's not been better for a long, long time. We've got some fantastic inquiries. The world's moved on, hasn't it? And the supply chains are struggling to cope, so hopefully we've timed this about right. We'll find out.
Simon Bingham, who's the managing director of Caunton, the engineering company, which opens that £5 million facility in Eastwood today. It is 11 minutes past 7. I'm Andy Whittaker. Now,